Have you ever been affected by or seen racism or bias happen?
Yes, I have. It's definitely. I live in Texas, so I've definitely seen more of it where I'm from.
I'm Hispanic, and I always kind of get different catcalls on the street, usually in different languages, which is really inappropriate, especially because I'm adopted, so I was actually raised by a white family.
I think the most I see it is when I'm driving. So, like I tell people all the time, I drive a pretty nice car, and when I get pulled over, because I have tents, my interactions with the police always seem to be based upon how I'm dressed. So if I'm dressed in sweats, I'm looked at more towards of a drug dealer, and my questions are different as opposed to if I'm dressed for school or an event or an interview. Then they just think I come from a family of money. So it's always different, and that's where I've seen that racial bias, and I also see it on campus as well.
I can't say that my life is too affected by police racial issues, but I definitely see that it's a problem.
The recent police killings of black males in society, how do you actually feel about that, the Black Lives Matter movement, and then also the counterpart with the All Lives Matter?
Well, I guess I would start by saying All Lives Matter isn't a movement. It's more of a statement to, I guess, deter people from looking at the Black Lives movement. And the Black Lives Matter movement, to me, it's a great movement.
Black lives really matter. We are just one of many out here. I feel like we're a dying race out here. All lives really matter. I just agree that our lives predominantly matter more because we are the targeted race out here.
How do you see this affecting people in the work environment and school environment with different tensions and opinions?
Well, with people in the workforce environment, it creates tension because obviously people are going to have differing opinions, and it's really just making things more difficult than they need to be.
I think people need to try and definitely separate their work from their personal beliefs, because once you start integrating that too much into your workplace, things are going to get less professional. And I mean, to me, that just seems like something that maybe we need to keep separate, especially considering the fact that we don't want any type of racism going on in the workplace, because that's like illegal.
It makes people of different races and different sexes a little more scared to be where they are and scared to voice their opinions and be who they truly are in mixed company, and I think that's wrong. They should definitely continue to make their voices heard.
And do you see us moving forward or backwards in the country?
I think we're moving forward. I would like to be optimistic about it. I think now that everything has kind of calmed down and there have been more sporadic police shootings, I think that people are actually taking the time to step back and say, okay, well, what can we do because this isn't working? What are the other steps that we can take?